know is the state of mind of those men out there on the rigs.
He ought to know. He was out on those rigs himself long enough.
Oh, yeah. He has plenty of professional experience of normal conditions. But these are not normal conditions. There is something very strange going on here. But he refuses to accept the new factor.
So what do you think he should do?
You know what I would do? Close the compound, evacuate the rigs.
He'd never do it.
We have lost contact with 2 rigs. We have a major blockage in the main pipeline. The impeller is jammed, and we still don't know what is causing the trouble.
But we regained contact with Baxter on Rig D, and he said everything was under control.
Yeah, and we've not heard from him since. And what about Rig C?
Well, that could be a telecommunications fault somewhere.
Yeah, it could be. But we have to check that it is, and we have to check the valve at the base of the impeller. But what does Robson do? Nothing!
Well, I suppose he might listen to us if we all put it to him. What do you think, Chief?
You're absolutely right, of course. We must check.
That's it, Doctor. That's the creature I saw back at the compound.
Yes, I was afraid it would be.
But how did it get in this book?
Well, I've told you, Victoria, this is a book of legends and superstitions. And this particular drawing is supplied by ancient mariners in the North Sea in the middle of the 18th century, Jamie.
That's my time. You mean to say this is a creature that Victoria saw back at the compound?
Yes, I think there's no doubt about it.
Well, what about these big clumps of weed?
Well, there's obviously some connection between the weed and the creatures themselves.
Oh, no.
Gas!
What?
Jamie, help me get the lid on. Oh, no, quickly. I was right. The weed formations are feeding off the natural gas beneath the North Sea and giving off toxic gas. Come on. We must get back to Harris's quarters. Come along. Just a minute. That weed went back in its tank very suddenly, didn't it? I wonder why. Come on. No, I will not listen. It's you, Van Lutyens, isn't it? Isn't it? You've been undermining my authority ever since you came here. You and Harris. You've been stirring up trouble just to get at me, haven't you? You even got the chief on your side now. One of my oldest and trusted friends.
Mr. Robson.
At least I thought I could trust you.
Mr. Robson, all I want you to do is...
I know what you want. I know what you all want. You're going to get at me just so I'll give up. I'm not going to give you that pleasure. Why don't you go and join him? Go and join Van Lutyens. Go and join him. What are you standing around for? What are you staring at? I'm in charge. I'm in charge here.
Mr. Robson, will you?
I'm in charge of this compound, Harris. It's my responsibility. Mine. My responsibility.
You still think he's capable of running this place? You do what you like. Are you going to match with my people in The Hague? What can they do? I don't know. They might push your people in London to some sort of action. Give me direct line to Van der Post Hague Central. Yes, sir.
Who's there? Go away. I'm not to be disturbed. Nobody here. It's better that way. You speak for yourself. I'd rather...
Oh, no.
Gas!
Where's it coming from?
Jamie, try the kitchen. Oh, yes, of course. Mr. Harris had her taken over to the medical centre. At least I hope he did.
Doctor! Quick, help me!
That's Jamie.
Jamie!
Look here.
Bring him in here! Quickly! I can't hold on much longer!
The terrace!
Sorry, quick, I'm in here! The kitchen, quick!
Jamie! Jamie!
Dr. Harry! Quick! Quick!
Jamie! Jamie!
Quick, Doctor, he's coming to
Victoria,
get me!
come on, follow me.
Quick, Doctor, hurry!
Here.
Up top! Hurry, Doctor!
Give me a hand. Give me a hand. Come on, up. Give me a hand. Come on, if I can. There you are. Press it down, Victoria.
Yes, it's in here, look! Well, it was in here. I saw it.
You did?
Yes, it was moving. Something alive. You don't believe me?
Yes, I believe you, Mr. Harris. It must have come out of the ventilator grill, like it did in the oxygen store.
You mean when that girl, Victoria, was locked in?
Yeah. Then having achieved its purpose, back down the shaft.
Purpose? What purpose?
Who knows? We know so little about it. And no one tries to find out.
No.
Least of all Robson.
Yes, he rushed out of here as though he were... Oh, he was out of his mind.
We better alert security. He may do himself some harm.
Yes, you're right. At least the stuff